Good evening. This is Solidarity News Brief, bringing you news highlighting the dignity of human life from conception to natural death. I'm Jim Hanink.
And I'm Jeff Colbreth.
Peter Sonski, the presidential candidate for the American Solidarity Party, recently went on a Midwest campaign tour. The American Solidarity Party is a political party launched in 2011, and it's been steadily increasing in recognition. The party has a strong pro-life platform. It advocates for the dignity of every person from conception to natural death. The party consistently draws on the Catholic social principles of solidarity and subsidiarity. Mr. Sonski was in Illinois for the March for Life on Wednesday of April 17th. There he met with many pro-life students from the group We Dignify. In addition, he met with former pro-life U.S. Congressman Dan Lipinski. Mr. Lipinski spoke on the importance of local grassroots organizing, and all of this we know from the American Solidarity Party newsletter. On April 18th, Peter Sonski visited Holy Cross College in South Bend, Indiana. There he delivered a speech titled Faithful to the Truth. He was also interviewed by WENDU, the local NBC affiliate. Sonski was interviewed as well in the publication Christianity Today. The publication has highlighted how many voters desire to find a third-party alternative to the Republican and Democratic parties.
In California, Senate Bill 1196, which sought to expand physician-assisted suicide, was withdrawn. The bill eliminated the need for a waiting period, changed the criteria for requesting assisted suicide to include those without a terminal illness, and introduced the IV administration of lethal drugs, which would open the way for the patient or other non-physician to initiate the suicide process. According to the publication Politico, State Senator Catherine Blakespear confirmed that she had removed her proposal from consideration before its first hearing. According to Blakespear, quote, "At this point, there is reluctance from many around me to take up this discussion, and the future is unclear. The topic, however, remains of great interest to me and to those who have supported this bill thus far," end quote. It is unclear whether this bill or similar legislation will be introduced in the future.
Now, a quick note. The Constitution Party has nominated pro-life activist Randall Terry for president. Randall Terry has a long history of activism against abortion, including being the founder of Operation Rescue. The Constitution Party is on the ballot in 12 states and is currently petitioning to be on more state ballots.
According to a Washington Post article, a super PAC supporting pro-choice presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spent more than $2.4 million on a now abandoned plan to gather signatures to help him get ballot access across the country. Ballot access allows a candidate's name to appear as a choice on an election ballot. The alternative is to write in the candidate's name manually, which discourages many voters. This plan was abandoned after the Democratic National Committee filed a complaint, stating that this kind of coordination between a super PAC and a candidate was a violation of campaign finance laws. A super PAC can receive unlimited money from financial donors and apply it toward backing candidates, although it is not allowed to coordinate directly with the candidates themselves. According to ABC News, however, Robert Kennedy Jr. is also seeking to attain ballot access by gaining the nomination of smaller parties that already have ballot access in various states. In the same article, ABC explained that, quote, "Independent candidates must undergo a painstaking and extensive process of gathering thousands of signatures from registered voters in each state in order to qualify for ballot access, end quote. The American Solidarity Party is currently seeking ballot access for its presidential candidate, Peter Sonski, but without the use of a super PAC. According to a Reuters report, quote, for third-party U.S. presidential candidates, getting on state ballots is challenging and expensive, thanks to a patchwork of U.S. laws designed by Republicans and Democrats, the dominant parties which control state houses nationwide. The report also explained that Democratic and Republican candidates automatically appear on ballots due to state laws that reward parties for voter support during previous elections. Reuters highlighted some cumbersome ballot access laws in various states. For a minor party to qualify for ballot access in California, it must collect 75,000 signatures from residents. An independent candidate must collect 219,000 signatures over a 105-day stretch that starts in April. In New York, the Libertarian, Green, and Independent parties were taken off the ballot, and now 45,000 signatures, with at least 500 from half of the state's 26 congressional districts, need to be gathered over a period of 6 weeks. In Texas, a minor party must get 81,000 signatures over a 75-day stretch to qualify for ballot access. An independent candidate must collect 113,151 signatures over a 70-day stretch that begins on May 13.
The presidential campaigns are heating up, and the presidential candidates are taking stances on the life issue of abortion in 2024. Democratic President Joe Biden has stated in the past a goal of allowing abortion access across the country. Donald Trump has recently made statements in favor of allowing states to control abortion laws, but he also recently voiced disagreement with the recent ruling which allowed an abortion ban in the state of Arizona. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was recently asked on a Sage Steele podcast about abortion access, and he stated, quote, "We shouldn't have state or federal government involved." When asked about full-term abortions, Kennedy extended his view that access to abortion should include these cases as well. Pro-life presidential candidate Peter Sonski of the American Solidarity Party has tweeted on X that, quote, "Trump's abortion responses are steeped in inconsistency and lack of conviction of dignity and the value of human life. America needs a federal law to ban abortion, period. It also needs to enact policy initiatives to make prenatal and delivery and postpartum care affordable and widely accessible, restore and increase child tax credits, and extend family leave programs as a start." Close quote. According to the Sonski campaign, ballot access has been attained in 2 states and is in process for 4 other states. The campaign requests donations towards further ballot access. Randall Terry, as we know, is the pro-life presidential candidate for the Constitution Party. That party has a pro-life platform. But regarding government's role in social programs, its website states that, quote, "Government is the most ineffective, inefficient, and most expensive way to get anything done. As such, we are offering innovative and effective non-government solutions to the country's social spending issues." We can only hope so. Well, that's it for now. Good day, and remember, all life has dignity from conception to natural death.